What's up, YouTube? XX Ghost Trikz XX coming back at you for another Modern Warfare 3 commentary. And I'm going to help all of you fine YouTubers to get a nice KD in Modern Warfare 3. And really any first-person shooter if you can apply my tips to those games, which I'm sure you could. Anyways, I'd like to start off by saying happy end of Thanksgiving. It was just yesterday, and I'm sure we all had a very fine meal and very fine everything else. But anyway, getting into it, as you can see, I'm already just destroying their team because, well, I'm a beast, and that's just how I am. But let me start off with, I got a nice list of tips here that's going to help you guys to get a good KD. First of all, know your map, which is one of the most important ones. You can get used to maps by playing them over and over in multiplayer, but the thing is, when you start playing the maps at first and you don't know them really, then you're going to have difficulties. And even while you're in-game, you're not going to be able to find places and stuff that you would otherwise. So I'd say go into a private match with a friend or by yourself and, you know, search the map. Just do whatever you want. Like, figure out if you can jump into certain places, because some places are blocked off and some places aren't. I feel like Infinity Ward likes people to discover the places that they leave open for everyone to find. And if you can find them before anyone else, you're going to have the advantage for a long time before someone finally realizes that they can get to that spot. So, figure out the map, find out how to get from one side to the other, because this leads me to my next point. Flanking the enemy is going to get you a lot of kills, and you are not going to die. Because if you are charging the enemy from behind, then they're not going to have the chance to kill you very easily. So, flank your enemy a lot. Run around the other side of the map, the entire map. The maps aren't that huge. I mean, some of them are like slightly bigger than others, but you can get around the entire border of the map in probably about 30 seconds to get, or less probably, to get to the enemy. Because they're not going to expect you coming from behind. They're just watching straight ahead at your teammates. Also, have a good team. Having a good team really helps you to get a good KD, because if you have a team that you know is going to be able to kill the enemy without dying and without letting them like get past them and kill you, because that's a big thing. If your team sucks, then your enemy team is just going to end up flanking you and you're not going to be able to do anything. That's why always play with a good team. And if you're not playing with a good team, go play free-for-all or go play something where you know that you can probably still win, like Team Deathmatch. Team Deathmatch only has to do with kills, and so you know you could probably win the game even if your team sort of sucks if you have the ability to get lots of kills, like I do. Not trying to be cocky or anything, I do that, okay? Okay. Also, you want to survive. That's the most important part for getting a KD. Getting a good KD doesn't have to do with getting lots of kills as much as it does have to do with dying not very many times. So, like in this game, I'm going to end up going 27-4, almost a 7.0 KD. That's pretty good. And I don't die much because I know how to survive. I know how to drop shot. I know how to flank. I know how to look around corners before I go around them so I can kill people if they're going. There's a few moments in this game where I sort of have like brain farts, like right here. I'm just sort of like, what? What just happened? And then this guy comes in and kills me. But it's okay. I mean, that happens sometimes. Your brain has to fart to let out gas, just so you guys know. But I like using specialists because perks are what help you to survive. That's my theory. Perks help you to live more than they help you to kill. So if you use specialists and you get every single perk, you get the 8 kill streak and you get all the perks in the game, you're going to have a very good chance of surviving in a 1-on-1 battle or even a 2-on-1 battle, or you're going to have the ability to flank better, you're going to have the ability to sneak up on your enemy, you're going to have the ability to not die from kill streaks the enemy gets, or anything. I mean, using specialists is really helpful, and you can do so much more. What else? Let's see. you can use kill streaks to get a good KD, because those will actually help you get more kills than deaths. But you still, once you run out of kill streaks, then, I mean, you're not going to, but it's, I personally like getting specialists, using specialists more, because it really helps you to live, and that's really the important thing. Be sneaky. Being sneaky is very nice, you know, if you know where the enemy's gonna come from, like right here. Be sneaky and know your spawns. Know the spawns of the map, which also has to do with knowing the map, because if you kill someone and you see on your mini-map that, oh, your whole team is on this part of the map or something, then you're going to be able to be like, okay, I can figure out that someone's probably going to come there in the next few seconds. And so that's what I did. I sat behind that window because I knew they probably wouldn't see me right away, even though you can see people through those windows. And I just waited for some guy to come, and he came, and I got one extra kill. It's not about getting multi-kills and getting really good I mean, it is about getting good footage if you're trying to record, but it's about knowing your enemy. It's like it's more psychological than it is like physical. You got to understand the game to do good at the game, okay? You can't just go in expecting to be great at the game. I'm sure some people do, but not all of us can be that lucky. So if you can understand the game, you're going to do better. That's just I guess that's the real big key of getting good KD. Psychologically understand your enemy. I mean, clearly you don't know who your enemy is, but you can figure out their little playing style within the first half of the game or so. I mean, if some people are sniping, you could probably figure that out. I get lucky right here. Get a nice little headshot, drop spray, so that was lucky. No, I mean, that was skill. That was all skill. I meant to do that, actually. And let's see, what else? One more point before the game ends. Be aggressive when needed, but defensive when not. Because you can be aggressive, and that has to do with flanking and running from behind and knowing that if you charge the enemy, you're not going to die. But if you know that if you charge the enemy, you'll probably die, be defensive, lay back, let them come to you. If they're really rushing, if they're trying really hard, then let them do all the work for you. You know what I'm saying? Just let them come to you, but don't camp, okay? Because camping's no fun. Anyway, game's come to an end, and I would just like to say, like, fave, comment, subscribe, and do all that fancy YouTube jazz. This has been XX Goes Trikz. Peace out.